bit too much, but I'm fun and games. When I'm at the top, I just wanna play. If you are looking for one hell of a ride, just come and get it. Baby, I'm all yours. Come and get it, 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 come and get it. If you are looking for one hell of a ride, just come and get it. Baby, I'm all yours. Want your kisses in the morning light. Wanna be next to you every night. No, I shouldn't love you, but I might. 'Cause your lips, they taste like cherry wine. You're no good for me. We're so bittersweet, but I still want you. I do. Baby, can't you see what you do to me? I just can't resist you. You got me drunk in love, I can't sleep. I need to sober up from this dream. But I can't deny you. I can't deny you. I can't deny you. Na 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 Stay with me until tomorrow. Could you be the one to kill my sorrows? Maybe one night you can play the hero. Even if I know it's only for show. You're no good for me. We're so bittersweet, but I still want you. I do. Baby, can't you see what you do to me? I just can't resist you.
Welcome back to Finals Sunday. We're still here in bronze medal action. Now we're in the women's division with two newcomers to the indoor scene, neither of which were here 4 years ago. We got Mooncup from Brussels, Belgium, and Catchup from Gratz, Austria. It's going to be a great matchup between two powerhouses from what used to be called the Central region. Don't have regions anymore, but hey, two countries from there. What are you thinking about this game here, Steph?
It's going to be a heck of a game, I think. Mooncup put it all on the line. Great semi in what was a showcase, kind of a finals atmosphere semi last night, losing out by Universe Point to Atletico. Excellent match. Go back and watch that one. Some interesting behavior, we'll say, throughout the game. Foul calling, the way it was addressed and upheld. I liked the way the game shaped out. They felt like they had a little bit more. They could have got away with that win if they wanted. On the other hand, Catchup, they came out, won 4 in a row, won the pool. They kept kind of winning until they ran into KFUM. The first loss of theirs was their semifinal. They went down to KFUM, stayed tight. They've been, either winning or in it every game here. a little bit the same as Outsiders in the mixed division. They just came out and turned a lot of heads right from the beginning, have stayed hot, but just missed that one semifinal win, and are going to surely fight tooth and nail to bring home a medal for their efforts.
I was able to call a game of theirs earlier in this tournament. They're a phenomenal outfit from Gratz. They don't have an indoor national championship in Austria. They just asked the Austrian Federation, can we come represent the country? They told me, we just play some kind of drinking indoor tournaments. We don't actually play this serious. This is their first time really playing serious indoors, and they've turned some heads here in Herning as they made their way into the medal matchup. But they're up against this strong Mooncup team, mostly from Brussels, a couple French stars, and the Borneau sisters coming in, definitely going to be key players on this Mooncup side.
Yeah, look out for them. On the other side, Felgich, the chief goal scorer, 17 assists, 16 goals. Watch out for her. We're underway, Ravi.
Rainmakers to Belpaire to start things off as we see Borneau's first touch. Borneau doesn't like the cut from Leduc, gets it back to Belpaire. And a little bit of a miscue from Belpaire and Rainmakers, and Gratz have an early chance at a break here in this one. Satina to bring it in. Swings it across. And Leduc gets a paw on that one and gets it back for Mooncup. We got some fire here to start things off, Steph.
Leduc fired up, screams across the youngsters. 16-year-old gets in front and makes up for the previous error. Raymakers brings it back to the line.
Raymakers swinging across over to Eva Borneau. Borneau putting it to Leduc, who got that block, but I think Leduc's foot was out of bounds. So it will be a catch-up disc again. A little bit of nerves here starting off on this medal matchup. Surveying the field is Satina, gets it up to Roy. And Roy punches it in for the score, and Catchup start the game off with a break.
Yeah, Catchup with the big goal. That was Kranz, I think, the number 49 shirt for Catchup. Graz, nice upline cut. Good, I think they're really feeling each other out here. This break in the end, very important to start a game off. And yeah, Magdalena Krenz, the 25-year-old, of course, out of Gratz, has featured nationally for the under-17, under-20, under-24, and the open age side, so she's been a rep forever.
And we see the inverted backhand pull. Haven't seen that one come out quite yet, but we see everything here at Indoor Championships. Lison Borneau with it now. Gets it over to Sarah Rahali. Rahali and Borneau in the backfields. Now over to Ombergen. Run through block, is that a Callahan?
Oh, Ravi, it certainly is. You gotta be kidding me. Looked like the throw was good, but the closing speed, absolutely incredible by Sophie Brechko.
Brechko was a standout player for Gratz in the last game and really making her presence known. Just running through there, stealing that pass from Borneau, getting right past the outstretched hands of Eva Maxson. And Gratz are here to play, Steph.
Wow, what a start for Gratz. 2 breaks, one of them on the, the least passes possible for a breakpoint conversion. That's a Callahan.
Raymaker's going to try to clean things up, and we'll see if Borneau can make some magic happen for Mooncup. Right now, they're just finding dump options between Borneau and Raymakers. Nothing downfield opening up. Gratz's defense is stifling. Harris gets it finally up the field. Borneau now at half. Raymakers looking for an option, finds Leduc on the side. Leduc with the backhand, maybe a little bit out of the way, but Raymakers reels it in. Borneau looks for the hammer to find Harris in the end zone, and she's got her, and Mooncup finally stopped the bleeding and put themselves on the board.
Yeah, there they go. The Borneau sisters aren't going to be held down for too long. They will find their form. Ava was particularly strong yesterday and maintains her fire today with that hammer to Harris. It's notable to be said. The 2 sisters, both very strong players, get the job done in many dimensions of the game. Lison fighting a ankle recovery right now, coming back from that, so has played less, has produced less throughout this tournament, but can always bring the heat despite her last throw being a giveaway to the Callahan.
Sandra Neely to start things off for Gratz was the key handler for them in the last matchup I streamed, and you see there with that expansive scuba over to Sophie Felgic, and she throws the last one in for the goal. Gratz with a very easy first offensive hold for them.
Yeah, the goal to Felgic, but the Neely throw to set that up from the brick mark, the over-the-top trust throw really just opened everything wide open there. The hockey assist, I like the Felgic to Ortner was just easy because Neely really set that up beautifully with the high release backhand into the break side space.
They're going to look to have that 3-2 isolation all day. There's a drop pull, but an indoors, that's fine, not a turn.
Hey, cool. Let's just keep playing.
Eva Bourneau now with it, back to Raymakers. Raymakers looking for Harris, but overshoots her. It's almost saved on the ground by Maria Belper, but Gratz now has a chance to extend their lead even further. Around break pass, and that one's going to be just too far for the outstretched arms of Johanna Roy. And Mooncup get another chance to clean things up. Start to hear the Mooncatchers boys in the background having a little bit of a break before their final later on today. Going to cheer on the women. Gratz doesn't have any supporters. I think this is the only Austrian team here in Herning. Bourneau's got it. Looking for Harris. Bourneau's just taken every other pass here. Belper. Harris now back to Raymakers. Raymakers finds Leduc on the side, completely wide open. Bourneau now in the middle, looking to attack in the end zone. The hammer up to Harris, and she's got her.
Second assist for Eva Bourneau, second hammer assist for Eva Bourneau. Both into the hands of Harris. Nice bit of work. I like the center portion of that point when you mentioned it, Ravi. Bourneau taking every second pass, really using her legs, making those defenders guess which way she's going to go. She has been a bit more consistent in resetting and taking the unders, but the amount of time she still stretches the field side to side and into the deep space, she is just a menace to defend Eva Bourneau.
Now they're going to see if they can deal with the menace of this Gratz offensive line. Last time it was super easy. Again, they're opting for the 3-2 isolation. Mooncup now poaching off a bit to try and make some trouble. Almost sneaks in with a paw, but Gratz holds on. Back now to Brechko, who gets it to Neely. Neely now to Justish. Neely and Brechko. Brechko got the Callahan earlier in this game. Now in the handler space for this offensive line. Keneally back to Brechko. Brechko and Keneally just passing back and forth. Easy as you like through this Mooncup zone. They're doing a good job of cutting things off downfield. And there, the scooper from Neely, but a little bit under or overcooked depending on how you're looking at it. And Sophie Felgic is not going to get her hands on it. Mooncup with a chance to get their first break of the game.
There's a lot of space in that zone, but not able to exploit it for Catchup in the end.
Maxon swings it around to Bourneau. Bourneau with the high disc over to Daps. The other Bourneau now trying to anchor this D-line offense. You see Rahali. Rahali with the throw, but a miscommunication and a layout block from Lena Ortner. I think the miscommunication is the majority of that term, but Lena Ortner makes sure of it. Now the disc back in the hands of Neely. Mooncup back in this zone again, trying to prevent Gratz from scoring. Was very effective last time. Let's see if it'll work out for them one more time. Pass into the middle to Felgic. Felgic back to Justish. Brechko looking to the end zone, doesn't like anything, centers it back to Felgic. Hammer is faked. Stall count mounting, but able to get out of jail with that pass to Ortner. Ortner looking for the bladey option back to Brechko. Brechko puts it up to Justish. Justish looking for Neely, doesn't like it, but eventually pulls the defender away, and Felgic was wide open for the score. Gratz punch it in, 4-2.
Great patience there to beat that zone. I liked the zone to start the point. I'm not sure I loved it on the transition there. Too much space available in the short space. And, you know, even after this, what I do classify as a Rahali throwaway, despite the awesome bid by Ortner. Catchup stand up with the disc on this chance to convert and showed so much calm and patience walking it all the way in. And, you know, I love playing against a zone defense because there's always something open and you just can't keep giving it indoor.
Oh. In that case, Rainmakers overthrows Bourneau, and the errors keep on coming from Mooncup. Maybe a bit flustered after their tough, emotional game yesterday. Gratz, on the other hand, maybe happier to be here. And they really have the upper hand as they just throw it up the line, and there's a bit of a friendly fire. I think that's just a turnover. Sadly, just got to talk to your teammates a little bit there, Steph.
Yeah, for sure. I think Diop got caught up behind them, and they were wondering if, well, I felt some contact. That must have been, no, wait a minute. That was my own teammate. I can't call this foul.
Ava Bourneau with it now. In the backfield, finds Rainmakers up the line. Rainmakers has to go to ground, but she catches it. A little bit of support from the Moon catchers on the sideline as she puts it up to Harris. Harris looking for Bourneau. Everybody's in the dump space. Rainmakers eventually comes down with it. A lot of static movement. The huck is going up to no one, just eaten up there by Laura Ljungberth. Ljungberth was another really key defensive standout for Gratz in their last matchup. She gets her first block, but really it was a throwaway. Scuba into the end zone, and there it is. A break for Gratz as they extend their lead to 5-2.
Yeah, Laura Ljungberth, the hero of that point. She did a bit of everything. Defensive end in the right place, but ensured the interception, and then the upline Scuba. Just enough space found for it to be hauled in by Joanna Roy, and Catchup really looking like they want this more. I think the way you posed that earlier in the point, that they may have expended their emotional worth in that semi yesterday, and to come away with the loss was just defeating, maybe showing here in the early stages of this game.
Johanna Roy, the single pickup for this Gratz team. Everybody else from Gratz, but they grabbed Roy, and you can see with that reception maybe why they decided to take her for this European Championship. Mooncup trying to clean up their offense now. Disc in the backfield with Maxon. She swings it around to Olmbergen. Off the hands of Rahali, and the errors just keep on coming. Gratz gonna see if they can get themselves up to 6 here. Swing across the field to Ortner. Ortner finds Felgic with acres of space. She blades it to the corner, and she's gonna have another score for herself there. 6-2 here. Gratz really in the driver's seat.
Maya Ortner with that catch. You see the timeout by Vane. If this is my team right now, I'm kicking water bottles. This is I always prefer to coach calmness and everything, but this is a wake-up call is necessary. I think somebody's got to know that what they're giving, the amount of unforced errors is just, they need a big wake-up call and to turn the tides here.
Well, we'll see what they can manage to do that. We'll take a quick break here at ULTI.TV. Don't go anywhere. It's 6-2. Gratz up on Mooncup. Back in action here in Herning, Denmark. Catchup Gratz in the lead, 6-2. Steph, what have you thought of this game so far?
Yeah, as we said before the break, Ravi, I mean, one team came to play and one team is expecting to be good because they've already got this far. And, yeah, Mooncup got to wake up if they're going to get back in this.
Bourneau's going to try to get things started here. Gets Harris on the sideline. Harris finds Borneau up the field, a nice soft inside break, and followed by another inside break to Leduc. That's a little bit more like it from Mooncup, 6-3. That's the first one on the board, but they got a ways to go if they want to be competitive in this matchup.
Exactly. Let's see. They're going to have to bring it defensively, too. To be able to get back in this, they'll have their first kick at that can. Can they slow down what has been a scintillating and nearly perfect, indeed perfect, Catchup O-line? I mean, the Catchup O-line's actually had one turnover, but they've only been on the field once.
Twice.
Yes, sorry.
Well, here's their third time at it. Sandra Neely, the key handler, the key handler, starting things off. She throws it a little bit wayward. Rahali gets the block, tried to track it down for the Callahan, but put it a little bit out of her own reach. Still, great opportunity for Mooncup. This could be the wake-up call they needed. Maybe that was a perfect timeout by Coach Von A.
I didn't see him kicking bottles, though.
Different styles, Steph,
Yes.
different styles. That maybe works for Paris, but not Brussels. You gotta figure out the culture you're dealing with. Borneau to pick up. Her sister's in the backfield, in the end zone, Rahali. Foul on the mark, accepted. Rahali back to Borneau. Borneau doesn't like the look of that Rahali cut. All Rahali and Borneau is wide open. Lefebvre on the sideline. Eventually found. Borneau now with the inside shot, but it's snaffled away. The shot's there. The receiver didn't even know it was coming, but she reels it in anyways. Sophie Felgich gets the goal for Gratz, and Mooncup squander a golden opportunity to get themselves back in this one.
Yeah, there it was. It was there for the taking, Ravi, and it was giveth straight back. Borneau with another errant throw and capitalized upon. Felgich adds to her mounting goal and score tally there. Brechko put the dime up. There's the throw that giveth away. And yeah, I mean, the opportunity was there defensively. They fought for it. It was a great Rahali break, but to give it back on an unforced error again just hurts.
Maxon gets it to Haps on the sideline. The Ops has Leduc, but opts to go back for Raymakers. Field being surveyed, up the field to Leduc. Duke swings it around to Harris. Harris doesn't like the options downfield, but eventually finds Berin de Ops. Back to Maxon. It's a pick downfield. Double bicep flex, as you like to say.
You know it, Ravi. A lot of bodybuilders out here when people run into each other.
Maxon swings it around to Harris. Harris with a scoober back to Maxon. Leduc's there, but doesn't take it. A little bit of hesitance here on this Mooncup option. They have some. There's the body on the ground from Harris. Someone's trying to keep this game.
Nice vision, nice shape, and perfect for Harris to be able to run it in without really changing speeds. There it is. What a play by Harris. Well done. And good to get your just desserts in the goal. The American from Arlington, Virginia. Been in Brussels for quite some time now, but yeah, doing it here on European soil. Mom and Dad, Ken and Monica back home watching.
She played one season with Shout a couple of years ago. Very, very talented player. There's a turnover, and it's given. Wow, great defensive play by Borneau. Can they utilize this opportunity as her sister goes to pick it up?
And we see two Borneaus on the line. That must mean they are shortening their lines.
They were there last time, Steph, in this position. They couldn't do it, but this time the Borneau sisters connect. A little bit of bookends there for Lison as Ava gets the assist.
5-7. Okay, it's close, but we still need to see. I mean, you know, you'll know what I'm talking about, but a few more light green stripes on our score sheet here. When we see a break, we get a emerald green marking on our score sheet, and that's the first one for Moon, which is all important. You got to break those gates open, And as we say, it's hold, break, and the next one becomes a run. And then to be able to extend the run, I mean, they can just keep going once you get that momentum.
Interesting to see how Gratz will respond here. Magdalena Kreins on the sideline, blades it across the field to Joanna Roy. Joanna Roy with a nice leading pass. Looking for options in the end zone. Keinsmeyer puts it in, and that's a score for Gratz. They respond well to getting broken. They make it 8-5.
Yeah, they're not going to allow that without a bit more fervor coming towards them. A great response by Catchup Gratz to put one in. Here's another look of that use to the far sideline. Keinsmeyer with the leading throw into the corner, and a great toe tap there by the goal scorer.
It's Daniela Cetina with the goal, sitting there getting a well-deserved sip of water on the sideline. 8-5 now. Gratz 1 point away from half. We are playing to 17 here in this indoor Ultimate Club Championships. Raymakers over to Eva Borneau. A low pass, but picked up just about.
I would love to see that again.
Let's see here on the replay.
And you are giveth.
Slow that down. That's
yeah,
down.
That's down.
That's down.
They are looking to us. We do have a slow-mo play of it. It was most certainly down. I think it's easier to accept knowing that, but we're not referees, but we definitely did see the trailing edge was down.
So Gratz with a chance to take half 9-5 here. Neely, the experienced handler, you wouldn't want the disc in anyone else's hands. Mooncup going straight into the zone. Neely looks to the end zone, crowded into Leduc.
Dangerous play there by Leduc. She has got to be able to control herself from going into that space. Of course, she wants to defend that corner with everything she's got, but the physicality required there was more than what is allowed in these rules.
Neely with the disc. Surprised not to see a push-out foul to maybe call that a goal, but they're going to play on. Felgic gets it over to Brečko. Brečko to Justiš. Brečko going up the line. Doesn't have it though. Neely with the disc into Brečko on the corner. This Mooncup defense doing a really good job of stopping any scoring options, but Gratz able to swing it around. Felgic looking for something. Instead just finds the easy pop back to Justiš. Felgic and Justiš playing a little bit of catch. Eventually the pass into Neely. She's now in the other corner. Can she make something happen from there? The scuba across the field to Justiš. Justiš to Brečko. They've moved it all around this end zone area, but not able to punch it in as the defensive cheers are coming from the sideline. Brečko now a bit further back, maybe trying to open up some space. Maybe if we're too close to the end zone, you can't find anything. But if we attack from back here, we'll find our way. This Mooncup zone doing wonders at halting this Gratz offense. Felgic back with it. Kreins gets it back to Justiš, and now we're in the hands of Felgic one more time. Neely looking to try and make something happen in the end zone, but cannot get open. Great pressure here, Steph, from this Mooncup zone.
Yeah, I love everything about it. They're great switching. The use of the front of the end zone line and the way they're switching off has been very preventative.
Felgic gets it back to Brečko. I don't know how many passes we're into now, but it's got to be getting close to 30. Finally, there we see Lena Ortner. Not as involved as the other players. She's been trying to score herself. Eventually has to come back in the backfield. Finally just squeezes it through to Felgic. That was a heart. My heart was beating out of my chest from Sophie Brečko's throw, but wow, they take half 9-5. Great stand for Mooncup, but the score is going to count all the same for Gratz, Steph.
Yeah, 9-5, what a way to make a living. I loved Borneau, Harris, and Leduc just really holding the line there. I felt that the defense was more efficient when Catchup was really close to the line, 5 meters away, going sideline to sideline. They were really stifling that ability to cross playing match defense on the handlers and switching off the front. I liked what they did there. I don't think they can do it all game, but I liked it in that moment. It is, which takes us to that half.
All right, we're going to take a little break here at halftime. 9-5, Gratz are up, but Mooncup still have some fight left in them. Can they turn this game around, or will Gratz find themselves the bronze medal on their neck? Stick around to find out just after these messages.
We live in a world where everything can be referenced online. Imagine if the greatest moments in our sport were never filmed. Eurodisc continues to do what it takes to make free-to-watch live streams a reality. Let's leave nothing to the imagination. We'll consume the action live, and we'll support those that help to make it happen. If it wasn't streamed, it didn't happen. Eurodisc.
What a grab! Oh my God! Somehow they do it!
Have you seen our VO streams? Do you know that VO cameras are built for more tactical team sport analysis? The inbuilt tracking technology allows you to see the game in finer detail. That's why teams are already using it, and ULTI.TV and EUF are teaming up to help you join VO. Contact EUF administration to get more details.
Welcome back to the bronze medal match in the women's division here at the European Ultimate Indoor Club Championships in Herning, Denmark. Ravi here with Steph Rapazzo. Steph, first look at this Gratz team. They're in a commanding lead. Who do you think are some of the standout players you've seen from Gratz?
Yeah, I mean, there's been a few. Felgic, as she's been doing all weekend, 2 goals, 2 assists for her. She's been doing what she's been here to do. And we talked a little bit in the break about Neely. She's been doing a lot of the work that doesn't get the stats, first pass, the throws from the break. But as you said, they've been limiting her as this game's going on, just bit by bit. So let's see how they respond.
Gratz now on offense as they started on D. Big backhand throw and eventually finds the end zone. Nice read there by Laura Jungberg to track in that sort of outdoorsy long throw. You don't usually like to see those in indoors, but it works out for Gratz, and they get another point on the board. 10-5, doubling up Mooncup score.
Yeah, Jungwirth to Kansmeyer there. That's this throw sets it up, the big one. And then it's just too easy. Cut to the open side. I think that was actually the break side, but the mark hadn't recovered yet. And yeah, nice clean finish once the break open throw gave them all the meters they needed. And more so, the confused defense.
All right, now let's see if Mooncup can play a little bit better offense this half than they did last half, starting off. Rainmaker's working with the apps. Rainmaker's looking for Bourneau. She's got her on the undercut. Rainmaker's getting every other here. Harris bobbles, but manages to hold on. Harris with the blade across to the apps. Sorry, that's Maxson. Bourneau. Back to Maxson. Now in the hands of Rainmakers. Had a nice blade earlier on. Here with a nice easy swing to Bourneau. Hammer to the end zone for Harris, and she's got her. That's a score for Moon, 10-6.
That's the third Bourneau to Harris hammer score as well, which, do we have a separate statistic box for those?
We'll have to make one. We'll see if Felix can draw one up shortly, but I think probably not. But we'll keep track of it ourselves.
Yeah,
and just let
well,
you know.
I mean, that's what you get. And okay, offense looked a bit better. Their first throw was a little bit low and wobbly, but after that they recovered and were looking good, throwing open spaces there. Harris again, shed it there. That's her fourth goal. And 3 of those happen to be the hammer assists from Bourneau.
Yeah, I think Mooncup, like you said, has maybe been a bit slow to play. I think Harris is the exception. She's here to try and win this game. Let's see if she can muster something for this Mooncup side. But right now, Gratz in a commanding position.
I agree with that. Harris came out with the right frame of mind.
Setino with the hammer to the end zone. That's going to work easily as Johanna Roy reels that one in for another goal for Gratz. You see Leduc in frustration running off. Just knows she got beat deep.
Yeah, you can't cover everything, and if you're going to take away the unders, you can score from anywhere on the field in indoor, like very legitimately every spot is assistable, and they're a bit too keen to take away the under, and recovery time and speed required just not there when the throw is on that well. Danielle Cetina, there she is, the assist getter.
Rainmakers. Key hammer for this Mooncup side, gets it back to Borneau. Catchup Gratz having a bit of a poachy look here. Ooh, a bit of a high throw, but Borneau puts it down. Throws to Harris, looking for her favorite target, but eaten up by Felgic. You said she was one of the key players for Gratz. Does it defensively now for the Austrian side. Just a little hop there, perfect positioning. Throw just not on for Borneau, really. Neely gets it over to Eustace. Nice pop over pass, almost eaten away. But in the hands of Maya Ortner. Now back to Neely. Eustace centers to Neely again. She's taking every other pass right now. Eustace looking for Felgic. Felgic with a scuba to the back corner. Is it going to work? No, just out of reach. Her receiver, and Mooncup will get a chance here.
Wow, Maya Ortner wanted to really look close at that European Ultimate Federation banner down there, and she got as close as her face possibly could. Happy she's okay. The disc just out of reach on her way sliding in.
Rainmakers gets it back to Mooncup. This is still their offensive point. But they get another chance at a hold. Catchup Gratz in this zony look. And it works out for them as Maya Ortner reads the play well and gets in there. Another block for Gratz. Eustace looks for the end zone, finds Felgic. Felgic puts blade. This one's much easier to the same receiver. And this one's going to work out. Scores now 12-6.
Yeah, the Moon D working hard to try and make these happen. That was the Moon O-line, though. Unfortunately, Moon O-line trying to recover again, and it is just Catchup that is calm, cool, collected throughout the course of this game and remaining as such towards the tail end, really stretching the gap open here as though they're already on the right side of that podium.
Max into Rahali to start things off as we have the sort of backup O-line come into play, but that throw just a little bit of a miscue, eaten up quickly, and Gratz will punish you right away. Johanna Roy is going to take every opportunity she can. You see Mooncup's like heads in their hands, upset after that turnover, and Gratz is going to wait for you to recover emotionally. They're just going to punch it in, Steph.
Yeah, there's no waiting around. That is for darn sure, Ravi. I mean, body language, vibes you get. This game is over right now for Mooncup. There would need to be something miraculous to take over their energy and to suck that of which out of Catchup. It is looking like a lost cause if you're wearing a white shirt. Prove me wrong out there, Mooncup.
Borneau looking into this Catchup zone one more time. Rainmakers, Catchup happy to just run the clock out. They have such a big lead that if they can just get the time up to 42, the game will be over for them. So I like the zone strategy from Catchup. Borneau on the sideline. Gets it into Leduc, finds the space in the zone. Harris now with it, but nobody's in the end zone. Leduc tries to get there quickly. Borneau hops it in, but not quite in. And now the question is, can Catchup zone make things really tricky here? Indoor zones at the end zone are often very effective because it's just a small space you have to score into. Borneau blades it across. Option looked off, back to the Rainmakers. Sideline, Rainmakers turned around and just complete miscommunication between the Alps and Rainmakers.
Yeah, tough one there. I think Rainmakers, if you're going to give that upline cut, you've got to be available, at least eyes on the disc throughout the whole cut.
You want to have eyes on the disc the whole way. You got to look to Lena Ortner. She'll show you how to do it, and that's another point for Gratz. They make it 14-6. 14-6,
and Catchup have really just turned this field on a tilt. And they've got a heavy concrete steamrolling wheel on right now, 14-6. And Ravi, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row, 3 breaks after a hold. That is one heck of a run, and I think the sails of the Mooncup ship are just, not feeling the wind, just flopping around.
There is no wind in here for indoor stuff. If they're relying on sail power, I get that's not a good strategy here in Herning. But Gratz again throwing out this zone. It's been effective for them. Bourneau throwing around with the apps. Bourneau looks downfield, eventually goes back to Belper. Nice throw up the field. There's Garombre again. Now Lefebvre. Lefebvre back to Belper, over, up and around, just in bounds is Berin de Apps. Belper and the Apps working against this catch-up zone. It's putting a lot of pressure, not giving Mooncup many options. They're able to maintain possession, but not really finding any attacking position. Again, they just keep having to swing it around as this zone is preventing everything in the end zone. Bourneau. Undergren. Now to Apps. Bourneau finds Lefebvre. She tries to find a scoring option. Nope, can't get there. You see Catchup just pounce on every opportunity. Every time Mooncup goes to the end zone, they're so smart at seeing those options and shutting them down, forcing pass after pass here. Lefebvre. Now we're back behind half field as Mooncup's hoping to open some passes, and there's the mistake that Catchup Gratz is hoping to force. To make them throw a million passes, one of them's going to go down, Steph.
Yeah, as Davide would say, after 20 passes, the mistake is coming.
Blade to the end zone, no mistake there. Gratz is just on fire here, 15-6, and they're really, it's a formality at this point. I think they're coming home with the bronze medal.
Yeah, it is all over but the crying as far as that goes. 15-6, 2 points are the formality between, but those, by all accounts, will simply be formalities. They're going to get to 17 points. There's precisely 5 minutes remaining. I mean, it is just all catch-up. Everything they're doing right. The zone really made Moon have to up their pass count too high this late in the game. They're tired, they're fatigued. We know the more hands it's got to go through, the more chances for those errors. And that one, again, just the step into, thrown right into the defense, Ravi.
Catchup Gratz incredibly impressive now with another chance to go up to 16-6. I would not have thought that a 10-point margin was between these two teams, but Catchup proving me wrong here. It's Maya Ortner on the disc. Felgich is there. Oh, the squat down around break doesn't work out. Still is fun to watch though.
Yeah, Felgich wanted to put her, let her face touch the same banner that Ortner touched earlier, and they both had that opportunity.
Rahali. No options and a stall out is called, but there is some discussion about it. I don't know what happened there, but apparently it's going to come back in. A blade swing to Bourneau. Raymakers finds Harris on the sideline. Leduc's there. Leduc and Rahali as the hammer up to Leduc. Can she knock it down? You can. Was she in the end zone though? She's called in. We're going to give that one to Mooncup, 15-7. At least Leduc trying to make some show for the fans back home and in the stands, trying to get this Mooncup fire alive. But I think they're running out of time, Steph. But hey, got to make it exciting. There you see the control. I think she might have been in the air when she had control of that one. But, you know, with a play like that, let's give it to her.
Yeah, play like that and a lead like this. It's one of those things that just gets a little easier to succumb in a self-governed game. Like Ultimate, it was a great catch, but I do think you're right on the replay there. It was what I speculated watching live was that She was just coming off the ground as she closed the hands.
There's a backhand into space, and that's an easy catch for Joanna Roy as they put themselves up to 16-7, 1 point away from medal around their necks.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, 1 point away from that inevitable we've been speaking about just enough by now.
Let's talk a little bit about how impressed we are with this Catchup side, though. They don't have an indoor nationals. They're not that experienced on this surface, but they really play this game super well. Yes, they maybe do a few more flat backhands than maybe some of the Scandinavian teams would do, but they got the scoobers, they got the blades, and they know how to play on the surface, and really showing a top 3 in Europe and a really impressive performance.
Yeah, for sure. They've been great. It's a team that even in the outdoor scene, like we've only seen them in mixed. They've had a run about 2 years ago where they kind of popped on and had some potential, but have not really featured into quarters or beyond in the big European matches outdoors. And so this is really a coming out party, and very impressed in the way they play.
I know that Catchup Gratz women are going to play the EUCS. They're signed up, so maybe we'll see something more out of them. Trying to join their sisters Box Vienna, the other Austrian outfit who's been doing lots on the European stage. Maybe Catchup will be sneaking into that top 16 ranking, trying to get themselves into the EUCF. We'll see. This is a good start for the year. Harris now with the scuba into the Ops. The Ops looks for something. It opts for the blade to Maxon. Maxon Raymakers back to Maxon, playing a bit of give-go. Blade across to Harris. One of the first points, I think, that we have no Borneau sisters on the field. See how Mooncup handle it. Harris goes to the end zone. Nice shot, but it's a bit too far, and Felgich just eats that one up and wants to make this game go away in 1 point. Gratz now with an opportunity. They got Neely on the field on this defensive stand. So we'll see if they can use that talent. Right now it's Justish. Justish goes over to Brechko. Brechko had a Callahan earlier this game. Trying to punch it in now, back to Justish. Justish up the field to Ortner. Ortner and Justish playing a little bit of catch. Felgich is going up the field. Not shots. Take the safer option to Ortner. Maya Ortner, one of the two. Brechko goes blade to the end zone for Neely, but it's too low. And Mooncup have a chance to stay alive. Clock's ticking down, though, 15 seconds left. If there is not a 3-point gap, the game will be over. So sad to say that I believe no matter who scores this goal, it will be a catch-up bronze medal. But Mooncup going to see what they can do for the fans to finish things up. 2 seconds left on the clock. There we go. This will be the last point. There's a hand block there. And this is just for the show. Can they get to 17? Neely with the hammer over to Brechko, got the Callahan, and now she gets the final goal. Gratz are your bronze medalists here in Herning.
Fitting finish, I think, as you said, it would have gone anyway. But to see Catchup get the smackdown D, the stand and deliver, waiting for that hammer, just let's make some eye contact. I'm going to throw it to you on that break side and finish them off like that, I think was the more fitting end, Ravi, the way that game played out. Catchup, strong, beginning to end. They came in here wanting this game badly, ready and prepared from the word go, and they will reap the rewards later today at the medal ceremony with a bronze around their necks.
So that'll do it here for this bronze medal match. We still got one more. No, sorry. Is that the... We got plenty more action here today for you on ULTI.TV. Coming up next, we got the gold medal matches starting off. It'll be Tartu Turbulence versus the Mighty Hucks. I'll be on the call with Hannah Penderblade for that one. 3 gold medal matches in a row, so don't go anywhere. Find yourself some snacks, find yourself some drinks, and strap in for a great afternoon of gold medal matches. Here's the stats, just check it out, and you see the story there. 10 breaks that Catchup get, and only 1 on Mooncup's side, 18 turnovers to 9. Really shows you exactly what the game was like. Total dominant performance by Catchup. They'll take the bronze, but don't go anywhere. We'll be here all day, bringing you 3 more gold medal matches here in Herning at the European Ultimate Indoor Club Championships. I'm Ravi for Stefan Pazzo. We'll see you soon.
seen our VO streams? Do you know that VO cameras are built for more tactical team sport analysis? The inbuilt tracking technology allows you to see the game in finer detail. That's why teams are already using it, and ULTI.TV and EUF are teaming up to help you join VO. Contact EUF administration to get more details.
Thank you. Thanks.
Merci beaucoup.
Yeah, ultimate.
ULTI.TV.